Welcome back to the Fallout. I'm BetterDialKyle. He's out of position.
Hey, how's it going, y'all? We had a rough weekend, a little bit of chaos, I hope everybody's doing well. We're kind of a little bit stung, as some would say, but the year's not over, as Kyle would say, wouldn't you?
Nope, it is not. Spot the ball.
Spot the ball. So, the biggest upset we had this weekend was going to be from USF. And USF came into Florida, and they kind of had tips and taps for a while. It was a really close game, but at the end of it, USF won by a field goal kick. There was a lot of missed opportunities from Florida. I did want to ask you this too. Do you think Lagway's still going to be on the Heisman candidate list right now?
Not right now. Until he proves himself and he starts being consistent, because consistency is key. We can have a discussion about that, but until further notice, no, he will not be on the Heisman candidate. He hasn't done enough.
I think we discussed, I don't think it's all on him, because his wide receivers, they look like they were playing in a bucket of grease beforehand. You had mentioned the miscatches, if you want to go ahead.
Drop balls, just bad timing on routes. But as time goes on, we'll get it rolling. We have a couple new receivers in the wide receiver room. It happens. It's okay. We got to just keep going. It all starts in practice in the film room.
It does feel like the fans are starting to turn on him. I seen at the end of the game they were saying, "Boo, Billy, fire Billy." What's your take on that?
It happens. Listen, we know what the Gator standard is, bro. We know what that logo means. People have been Gator fans for the longest time, bro. They've seen great football, and they just want to get back to that. And I understand that frustration. But at the same time, we got to stick together.
Do you think Billy can flip the script around and turn it into something great?
I know he can do it.
And then we also seen this weekend John Mateer. He kind of stormed the stadium with his offensive skills against Michigan. How'd you feel about that?
As he should. I mean, he's an experienced quarterback. He went against Bryce Underwood, 5-star freshman. Michigan was supposed to lose that game. Oklahoma's an experienced team. They got Brent Venables from Clemson, their old defensive coordinator.
Yeah,
he's a pretty good coach. So I expected that.
Would you say John Mateer is pretty high on your list for the Heisman right now? He's doing outstanding.
So right now I have Tommy Castellanos from Florida State. I got Cade Klubnik. I got Mateer, and then I would say after that it's really up in the air for right now.
Okay, all quarterbacks, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. I was watching football this weekend, and I kept seeing this damn thing post up, right? Like, these are the Heisman likely candidates, right? They had Ty Simpson on there for some god-awful reason.
Alabama? Come on, bro.
My goodness.
You played
what
like shit with Florida State. Granted, it's the beginning of the year. The thing about the Heisman race is it's still early. A lot of teams are still catching it. They're trying to catch their footing. They're still trying to get their feet wet. So nobody's winning it in 2 weeks of play. It's consistent play over a span of weeks. And when the conference game starts, that's when they'll be judged off of that. I'm not worried about you playing against a cupcake, blowing them out. That's not how you're going to win this thing. You're going to win this thing going on the road. Going on the road is the most important thing. And winning on the road. That's going to separate the boys from the men. But for right now, it's too early to tell. It's a wide open race.
Going back to the Gators, they got a game on the road this weekend. LSU. How do you feel about going into the Death Valley?
I think this is what we need. After a loss, getting punched in the mouth and being embarrassed, this is exactly what this team needs to turn the season around. We got to take it one play at a time, one drive at a time, and just stick together.
Do you feel like Billy can get them prepared enough for it?
I know he could do it. It's not going to take. One man is not. This is why this is a team sport. One man is not going to win us a game. It's talking about 11 on defense, 11 on offense, and 11 on special teams. Then that win. And we all have to come together.
Yeah.
And that's how we're going to get this win. As a collective, as a team. It's not on one person. It's on the whole team. Point blank period. And I believe he can do it. I know he can do it.
Now, how do you feel about FSU's turnaround? Because they went from 2-10 last year, and now they had a big upset their first game. Second game.
I need to see it in conference play. You played Eastern, Alabama A&M. Texas A&M. That's not, what's that? That's a cupcake. I need to see you against Syracuse. I need to see you against Miami.
You don't think Alabama was a good enough team? I mean, I think cracked above the top 10 is kind of crazy, but they did beat Alabama, which is good,
I'll give them credit. They did do that. But I need to see you in the conference play. That's what I need to see, Vince. Familiar competition. That's how you're being judged off.
And then USF's in number 18 now.
They deserve it.
They
They put the
do.
work
They've
in.
been
They win
playing
the
hell of
games.
ball.
You got to give credit when credit is due.
They
did
beat
what they were
Boise
supposed to do.
State first, you know,
Mm-hmm.
so that's the whole
They did
thing
do
is
that.
like they know what they're doing. I mean, not trying to say anything about Florida, but Alex did come in there and he changed that program into a winning team. He took it over from what's his name, didn't he?
I mean,
What's that guy's name?
I only know Charlie Strong that
Yeah,
was there.
Charlie
But
Strong. Yeah,
he hasn't coached there in a while.
it's been a long time.
It's been a while.
God, we're old, man. Look at
Yeah,
us,
we are
dude.
old. Yeah.
Old people, dude.
Old
Then
in
Michigan,
experience, though.
not Michigan, Clemson. They beat Troy, didn't they? They were struggling at the half. I mean,
They was struggling.
I
It
sent
wasn't
you
looking
that.
good early. It wasn't looking good early.
No, but they got together and they came back for the W, which was good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're looking like one of the top teams in the ACC.
They are, but it's worrisome if you're struggling first half against a team that you should have blown out. You got better recruits, better coaching. That should never happen.
Yeah,
in that
Troy's
circumstances,
not.
no. Come on, no. Against Clemson,
You're right. Yeah,
gotta call
I
spade a
agree.
spade.
Now did you happen to watch any of that Iowa State game?
I did watch a little bit of it. It was a bit of a close game.
They were calling for their coaches fired too. They said they can't produce
Mm-hmm.
any offense. I mean, it seems like he's fallen into the same situation as Billy, but way worse off. To be honest,
Similar but different. Similar but different. Iowa, Florida is two different types. They're two different states, two different programs. Fans got to give these coaches some grace, bro. They're not trying to lose. Unfortunately, somebody has to lose.
Yeah.
Both teams can't win.
And then we seen Arch. He bounced back. He was throwing. I mean, I know he throws kind of like Uncle Rico.
Yeah.
You know, but he did make
unorthodox. Unorthodox. What did they play? San Jose State or something like that.
San Jose State. He threw 5 touchdowns.
San Jose State. But that's the kind of game that you need to build some confidence in them. Have them play a cupcake. Execute plays. Is it SEC competition? No, but that's what you need after coming off a loss to Ohio State, a team like Ohio State, the defending national champions. Have him play against a cupcake, build some confidence in him, to have him take a deep breath and reassure him that, you know what, I'm on the right track.
Okay, I don't know who they play this week, but I know they're coming to Florida after this next weekend. So that'll be interesting to see. We'll have to do some coverage on that.
Game. Yes, we will. Very big game.
He hasn't been. I don't think he's been in a stadium loud like that yet. Like,
no,
especially as a starter.
As a starter, no, and it's nothing like the Swamp. Yeah. It's not like any other stadium in college football.
And then I don't know if you've seen Hal at Texas A&M, Cassius Hal. He had 3 sacks in one defensive drive. Crazy
not
numbers,
bad.
Which is good. And the USC's, their wide receivers were shredding routes. They were putting up numbers this weekend. I mean, football's getting exciting right now, I think.
Exciting. College football, this is the best time of the year.
It is. I mean, did you find anything interesting in this weekend happen? I mean, other than I know...
Interesting.
We talked about the depressing news about Florida, which...
Yeah, unfortunate. But we'll be back. We'll be all right. We'll be all right.
Yes.
Nothing too interesting. Like I said, it's only week 2. A lot of teams are still trying to catch their stride, hit their stride, and get their feet wet. We'll see it. I want to see teams when they have to play their in-state rivals in their conference games. That's how I judge teams off of how good they're going to be.
We did see Mizzou. They beat who was it? Kansas State, right?
Kansas State. I don't believe so.
Who they playing? I gotta look it up real quick.
They played Kansas.
Yeah, they beat.
Kansas.
They beat.
Yeah,
Kansas,
they did.
Didn't they? That was a win for the SEC.
I'll say.
What? Go ahead. Sorry.
But I'll say this: Missouri's quarterback, Bo. I don't want to butcher his name, but Prabula. He transferred in from Penn State. He was Drew Allen's backup. He's a pretty decent quarterback. Pretty decent. This is his first year as a full-time starter. So he played pretty good.
Okay.
I believe Mizzou's 2-0.
Yeah, he fits into the program pretty good then. That's good. I mean, Mizzou's been taking off. I mean, but I think they went 11-2 or 11-1 last season, didn't they? Or
I believe
10-2, something like that.
Might have been 10-2.
It's on the right track. I mean, do you expect USF to come on top of their next opponent? I mean,
who do they play? They play Miami next, right?
Miami next.
That's going to be a tough one.
We could talk more about this during the forecast, which one I want to bring up next. Okay. It's the forecast.
Now we know you guys are ready. Damn it. Now we know you guys are hungry for a preview of Week 3. The road games, the matchups, all chaos ahead.
But if you want to watch the up-to-date forecast, tune in Friday at 5 p.m. That's where we lay out what's brewing, who's bluffing, and who's about to get smacked upside the head by reality when it comes to football.
Fallouts the past, the forecasted future. Don't miss it.
Still you, Kyle. Yeah, it's still you. Yeah.
That's your fallout for week 2. Upsets, collapses, and some new stars rising.
In Florida, you're still the punchline this week, but we'll get over this week. Swamp Water and False Hope is just for last game that we had. I mean, it's all over. Let's show up to Death Valley. Let's show them who we are. Kyle knows you can do it. Kyle speaks very highly of Billy. We see potential in the team, so let's not give up hope yet.
And all kinds of weather. Couldn't have wrapped it up better. We'll catch you guys Friday for the forecast.
I'm out of position, and he's BetterDialKyle, and the storm's just getting started. We'll catch y'all here Friday at 5.
Go Gators.
Go Gators.